add up with the trade, bro. The Nets actually haven't picked.
Right?
No, it don't got nothing to do with Hartenstein, bro.
No, no,
They
no.
can't.
What I'm saying is, okay, it don't have nothing to do with hard side. That,
But
that
they
that's
need to
just the
free up space,
confusion.
though. They need to free
Right,
up space,
right.
regardless.
But what I'm saying is that's the confusion on me, right? So, but what I will say is this: so Greasy, I went and I seen the contract for Deuce McBride. He making light paper
Like
was like
13
4 million, 4 million.
next
He's
year,
making
yeah.
four. Yeah, 4 million. So what I'm saying, if they're gonna open up that 4 million, and this is how the confusion for me. I said, oh, they must the money bad because they want to sign Hartenstein too. I mean, they gave OG wow bread,
Yo, they
42
about to
million a
have
year.
everything. They threw all these chips in this summer, bro. Word up.
Yo, bro, they got OG and for 42 mil a year. So I'm saying that to say again,
And
that
that
shit
nigga
looks a
OG
bit.
bummed them niggas for that deal, bro. He
Listen,
ran up
listen.
in
What
their
I'm
front
saying is,
office. He ran up in
listen.
their
Hold
front
on.
office,
Listen,
man. Give me that cash, nigga.
listen. And again, what I'm saying is, I won't say trouble in paradise, but again, you got to realize Hardenstein got to feel away. Like he ain't saying no disrespect to OG, but he just got here. It's kind of like Clax and Cam Johnson. You know, Hartenstein, he coming up with Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? He that guy. He that run the pick and roll with Jalen Brunson like butter. And yeah, he might not do what OG do, but the next contract, in my opinion, before OG got there, Hartenstein was like, yeah, I'm priority. I know I'm the next guy that's fitting to get the bag. OG
Facts.
came out of nowhere and got 42 million.
He
Hartenstein
snatched
like,
it.
hold up, you motherfuckers.
He snatched
Hold
that
up.
Came,
bag
yep,
real quick.
ran in their front office with a spork and said, "Yo, y'all niggas giving me this money, man. Fuck all the bullshit. I'm the reason why y'all niggas was 26-6, man. Cut it out."
But y'all know
Yo,
that what y'all know what that means. That means Brunson gonna take a pay cut and Mikhail gonna have to. They both gonna be
They
con.
gonna take another pay cut, my nigga, after they just took one.
Look, one of them gonna have to because if you look
Bro,
at it, bro,
bro,
it's
they
going.
basically got Brunson on a discount.
No, I'm saying his deal. He only got like a year or two left, like two
Yeah,
years left.
he got a year. He got 1+1. He got a player out. He gonna have to sign into that, and they might have to get rid of Mitchell Robinson. They still ain't re-signed the nigga Hartenstein, bro. Like, yeah, why we even talking about these bum ass niggas? Let's move the fuck on, bro.
Right, right. I'm sitting here waiting patient, but yeah, that's
God
cool.
damn, bro.
Hey yo.
Y'all niggas pissing me off, man. I ain't get in the building yet, man. Why we talking about these niggas?
Hey, yo.
no. I was making a point about why Deuce McBride could be on his team and how the trade ain't final.
Right.
Man, fuck
So,
that nigga, man. He a
so,
Nick, man. I don't want him.
Bro,
so now,
no. Hold on. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And again, I want you to only trust me because I do the KVN who run the City podcast. And before that, the Knicks ain't on my radar. You gonna hear Knicks fans tell me that I'm a Knicks fan, all that type of shit. But that's a whole different story. But my point is that
He
I,
start
I
going
I've
ham.
been right. But listen, the whole thing is that I've been watching Deuce McBride because T Tom always contrasted Cam Thomas to these plays. He
He
contrasted
did.
Quentin Grimes.
He compared that.
Quentin Quentin Grimes, right? Quentin Grimes and Deuce McBride, and you always said that, and I was just like, yo, I feel like Cam Thomas was always better than Quentin McBride. I mean Quentin,
Quentin
well,
McGrath.
whatever, what's his name? Quentin. He got traded. Quentin. You know what I'm saying? That dude. And Deuce McBride, I would say was a little closer. You know what I mean? Like you went by Cam Thomas went by a nose because of the defensive side of the ball. And again, I'm saying that to say, and this y'all know Cam Thomas my favorite player, but and maybe some of that is Tibbs system, but it's just work out or whatever. But him on the team, come on, man, we gonna go to
Yeah,
Iceman. I don't want to be
he's a
long
good
winded, man.
defensive player, and he stepped up a little when I was watching a couple of their games. So yeah, I think he a good fit, bro. He'll be a good fit,
what
and
I'm
he
going
Yeah.
young.
to what
But
I'm
I'll
going to
let
say
bro
is
talk. Let bro talk. He
Man,
been
fuck
waiting.
that nigga. He ain't gonna
Let
be a
bro
good
talk.
fit over here.
Let bro talk. He been waiting. You
yeah,
heard?
yeah,
Nah,
yeah. But I'm going to
nah.
say this about Deuce. What I heard about Deuce is that his work ethic is unbelievable, right? So if he does end up coming to the Nets, it would be good. But he's a small guard, but he can hoop, right? They said his 3-point percentage was terrible, and he worked his ass off, and I think he was shooting somewhere close to 40% now. But the point I'm making is when somebody like that is going to be in the trade, and they have a work ethic like that, that it's a good pickup. You can't go wrong with him coming over to the Nets when he works in that type of way. You know what I mean?
All right, cool. All right, so you got Iceman. Shout out to Iceman. You got a podcast coming out, Iceman. Then after you talk, mention that, just get into Cam Johnson, and we'll play you one back if he got traded to the Lakers, Grizzlies, the well, I won't say the Kings. Not yeah, I mean the Kings. And I think it was who else am I missing? It's another team. I keep forgetting it. But just those three teams for now.
All right, my podcast, yeah. Well, I'm coming out with a podcast called The Tip Off, and I'm gonna talk about the games and really go into detail about what's going on. And I talk about certain players or most players on the team and go into my opinion about their gameplay and skill sets and stuff like that. But Cam Johnson, interesting. If they move off Cam Johnson, I wouldn't know what player I would want back. I would probably want to pick. Maybe a pick in a player, second round pick or something like that. And I could tell you who, but I'll wait till everybody go around the panel.
Nah, we want to know what you got to say, bro. Word. I want
to hear all right. Shit. So if I don't
wait for that. You don't know when that's gonna happen.
Right. All right, I'm gonna say Nikola, what is his name? Nikola Jurisic, something like that. He's a 6'7", 6'8" wing that is very versatile, and he can do everything. 3-level score, he can play defense, you know what I mean? And at times he looked like he could run point guard at 6'8". So someone like that, I would be more interested in having, just like I said about Brandon Ingram, where you can move him throughout the lineup and switch your game up. I would be interested in a player like that. You know what I mean?
All right. And what he a rookie or he played for somebody already?
Yeah, he plays overseas. He's another overseas guy.
Oh, you talking about who? That's who we said. Somebody just said that he got drafted from like France or some shit. I forgot.
Nah, not him. That's Topics. This is Jurisic. They got Jurisic. If you go check him out, I'm trying to tell you. Other people think he will be the steal of the draft. And he's going later on in the draft, second round. But dude is nice. He compared his game to Anthony Edwards' game.
Oh, I gotta go check him out.
Yeah, Nikola Jurisic.
Yeah, I know him. He's not Anthony Edwards, not even close.
Nah, he compares his game to that. I'm not saying he's that. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched. I catched on my jailbroken Amazon joint. I've been watching a lot of Euro games, and I picked up on him. He's nice when he plays in his league, in his country's league, in the Serbian league. But when he went to regular Europe, he got his ass busted, and they sent him back to the Serbian league. So I don't know, man. We remember. Don't forget, this team had the European phenom. He was 6'9". Remember him? I even gave him a nickname.
I know you're talking about.
I gave him a nickname. I called him the Dizza. Jazan, remember him? Musa?
They let that nigga go back. They let him go back overseas. Word.
Yeah, and he went back overseas and he was killing. He was the MVP. He was the MVP of the Serbian league.
He's just skinny as shit.
As a 19-year-old, and his back was like bent over, and it was just weird. But he was supposed to be nice, and he ain't do shit here. Like, but a lot of Euros got drafted. I think there was the record for the most Euros, but not to cut you, Iceman, but that dude, I seen him. I've watched him play several games, and he's nice for that league. But when he went to the league in Spain, or was it Spain? Or when he played in the Euro League, like playing against all the teams in Europe. Mm-hmm. He didn't look the same, but he's young, so he could come and be spectacular. But I wouldn't hold my breath, because think about it. This draft had the record most lottery in the lottery with
most lottery Frenchmen.
Something like that, yeah. And they had like even after the Frenchman, they had like 4 or 5 Euros go after that. And he didn't even make it into that group. You know what I mean? So
I don't give a fuck about none of them bony ass Frenchmen, man. Send that nigga to Kola. Send that nigga to Kola Topic, bro. Let's call it a day.
That nigga said bony ass.
But he do got a skill set, and the other dude is Tyler Smith from the G League Unite. So one of those two dudes I'll be interested in, and that's the end of my little talking points right there.
LM, you going, LM? He still is?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
it's my turn though.
yeah. It was good. PT, you ain't answering none of the title questions.
Oh, word. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just listening.
Nah, I didn't go.
Uh,
Nah, I didn't.
oh
I
yeah,
ain't.
go ahead.
Nah, the title question. The title question. I don't even see the title questions, but I just
All
wanted
right,
to.
hold on. All right, cool. The title question, real quick. We could just run through it real fast. Deuce McBride and the Mikal Bridges trade. Yeah, you good for it or no?
I dog. I told y'all the other night that as long as Sean Marks is here, there's not no real rebuild going. Everybody was saying, nah, chill. He gonna trade DFS and get a first round pick. He gonna trade what's the name? Get another pick. I told y'all the nigga don't know what the fuck he's doing. He don't. I would like McBride, but if Sean Marks knew what he was doing, he'd get Sims. There was times that Sims looked better than all the Nets big men in certain games. I would get Sims. Matter of fact, if I keep it a buck, and the Knicks don't even understand that how important this dude was to their season last year. If they let Hartenstein go, I would love to see Hartenstein here. Even though I know that's not going to happen, we just gave Nick Claxton $100 million, so that's highly unlikely. But that dude, man, that dude would fish out rebounds, kick it back out. He hit a three every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude was really, really important. I'm praying to God that he goes somewhere else, so that they can crumble much faster. But last thing I just want to say right quick. Nick Claxton is my nigga for life, yo. People sent me screen caps of his picture with the Brooklyn Bridge and what he said. That really was a fuck you to Mikal. And that nigga shit, I hope that nigga is a net for life, yo. And I pray all bad things happen to the Knicks. Especially to that nigga too. Shout out to Claxton, yo. You were right about him, Breezy.
Yeah, nah, it's all goody. It's all goody. Hold on. So
Definitely.
hold on. You done? That's that. You don't want to say anything about the Cam Johnson trade, or what's goody?
I don't think people think he has value. He would have been traded draft night if he had value. He has no
That's
value.
a fact.
He has no value. He's an albatross around our necks. And I don't even think the Nets have a real plan for tanking, because they're not getting rid of the pieces or adding pieces to fill. Because you get rid of DFS, you get rid of Cam Johnson, who's playing those roles. Jalen Wilson can't play both spots. You know what I'm saying? You don't have enough players.
I mean, but if you get rid of them, bro, like then you all in on the draft. Like that means you go all in on the youth movement. I listen. I put it to you like this: in a perfect world, bro. Listen, if Memphis is asking for Cam Johnson, tell them to send that nigga Zach Edey. If whatchamacallit is asking for DFS, OKC is asking for DFS, tell them to send that nigga Nikola Topic, bro, and then boom, we got our
they're not trading them dudes. Listen, when they made those picks, they knew the Nets had those players. There's no intention, there's no look, there's no nothing. This is just to keep niggas clicking on shit. Like Sean Marks does not know what he's doing. This is typical Sean Marks, because what he does is he'll start the campaign right. He'll get you the players. He'll pick a Cam Thomas. He'll find a goal like that, but have no plan for it. He can't finish anything. He don't know this is an incomplete project. If you're tanking, the best thing that you could do is let these young dudes run around and get miles, learn how to play, because it'll take them 2 to 3 years to become the finished product. The sooner that you put them out there, and this is something that y'all been saying forever about Cam Thomas, that they never gave him enough minutes in his first couple of minutes. for a couple years. Well, that's what a tanking team is supposed to do. Let the young dudes run out there. They should be in talent acquisition mode. And he doesn't, like Sean Marks doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's gonna put a mid team together. Cam Thomas is gonna take another step. He might average 30 on this team and fuck around and be a playing team and fuck up our pick. I'm telling you, this dude don't know what he's doing. He doesn't. And the rebuild don't start till he leave. I'm excited about everything that's happening, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. The nigga don't know what he's doing, y'all. Sorry.
All right, nah, that should take. That should take. All right, we gonna go to LM. LM, talk to us, man. How you feel about what's going on? You want to do some McBride on the team, or Cam Johnson? How you feel about that? Over him in the trade team should be so.
I mean, realistically, I don't know. I really don't. I'm half on McBride. Um, I mean, I think him and Dennis is like the same height. They both small guards. Everybody complains that we have two small guards in the backcourt. They don't want that. We will be getting that with McBride. I think McBride has better defense than Schroeder though, for sure. But everybody wants a tall point guard in the backcourt with Cam. So I mean, McBride defeats that purpose. But I don't think we getting off any of these dudes. I think to what A Train said, they might hold on to them until the trade deadline to see to get their value up and to see what they can get for Cam Johnson or DFS. I think they just still want a little bit of some vets on the team. I don't think they want to get all their vets off just yet.
To do
It's
what?
still early.
Why would they do that, LM? Why would they want vets on this team? To what benefit?
I mean, probably for the
For
locker room.
expiring contracts.
Right. The expiring contracts, the locker room. I think
Yeah, but
I
they're
don't.
not
I'm
gonna
not
sell
gonna
them
say that.
games.
I'm not gonna say that they not getting off of them. I'm just saying they probably not getting off of them now. For what reason, I don't know. But I think they eventually gonna get traded. I just think in Sean Mark's head, which I can never comprehend, um, he's trying to get rid of them at a later date. And I think he tried to get rid of them in the draft. I think he was to what someone said. I think he tried to get rid of them, but no one was biting. No, or it wasn't a good enough return. So I mean, if that's how they looking at Cam Johnson, like nah, we good off him, then he might be on a roster starting October. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't necessarily see how he might be the three to replace McHale at the start of the season. So I mean,
Yo,
we might have to see what they do at the. I think personally, I'm waiting to see what they do at the trade deadline because I don't think necessarily even the second round that's about to start in a few minutes. I don't even think we trade into that for some of these guys. I think they keep in most of their draft picks. I think OKC see something with Topic. They just got off of Josh Giddey. I think they're trying to see next year what he can add to that team. I think we could have gotten Collier, but we didn't. I think he went 29. Um Bub Carrington went to Portland, I think. The Wizards traded him to Portland. Like we all these prospects that we could have got last yesterday, we didn't. I don't know whether because the trades wasn't good enough. I don't know because these guys didn't have value like that. But we didn't get none of those prospects. So I think we just gonna hold on to them until next year with the trade deadline and see what we can get from them there. But realistically, I think the only person on the team that might come off is DFS. But I think Cam Johnson is still gonna be here. But I don't know if McBride is on the team. The deal's not complete. It's possible he may come here. I wouldn't be against it. I think he has better defense than Schroeder. I think he can be a better help alongside Cam. But yeah, I just don't think any of these guys is getting moved right now, realistically.
When
Especially.
when I saw that he was getting so much praise for that trade, I knew like they always glaze marks for the moves that he make. Oh, he's a genius. Oh, he how how did he get 5 picks? Oh my God! Like, listen, Sean Marks. Sean Marks is this pressing to try to figure out or unravel. You have a weak draft where niggas wasn't even into it, and you couldn't even trade your veterans that people offered you 2 picks for a miss um uh uh 8 months ago. This dude, man, I'm telling all
So you don't agree that the Mikel for 5 picks was a rob?
no, that shit. That's listen. When you have a team that thinks they just need this one piece for a championship, you supposed to gut them. You supposed to have that Danny Ainge instinct that said, "Oh shit, these niggas think they're gonna be somebody. Let's get them." It's season of a Vic. That dude does not understand that. He lets players dictate to him where they're gonna go. How the fuck is Mikal Bridges dictating where he's gonna go? Who is he? You got 2 years on your contract. You don't dictate where nobody goes. This
Right.
dude,
I was. It's
That's a
crazy because
players
I was
league,
watching
bro.
the draft
That's what it is.
yesterday, and they put up like a list of players that was not taken in the lottery that to this day, I think it was I think Drew Holiday was taken like 22 or 24 or something. They was just putting up a list of guys that was taken after the lottery. And to me, that's interesting because the first round picks from the Knicks, if we really keeping it a buck, most of those are going to be probably late first rounds. We're talking 25, probably 26, 21, whatever the case may be. I don't necessarily think, in my opinion, that, and I think Breezy alluded to this a couple pods back, but there's always, I think what we gonna do based on those picks is I think that necessarily we can find a diamond in the rough, and most of the players on this team are late first rounders. They just panned out, but most of the people on this team is late first rounders. None of these niggas was lottery picks. So realistically, I think that's where Sean Marks does his best work at. So if the Knicks so far, I don't know how they're gonna play 2027. I don't know what they're gonna look at there. I don't know how they're gonna look next year. I don't even think they're second seed next year. I think they good, but I don't realistically. It was a lot of injuries in the East. All these niggas coming back healthy. We don't know where they're gonna be at. But I think with those picks, we own their entire future into 2031. These niggas can't tank. They can't. Even if they wanted to get into the 2025 draft, they can't. They can't get into no generational draft. They can't tank if this is a failure. I see that as a win. Cool. Y'all want to overpay for Miles Mikel? Y'all want to do all that? Cool. Give us your entire future. We basically what Houston was to us to them. It's entirely switching that. So I think even if they doing good, cool. They make a playoff spot, they end up playing or whatever. Marks does his best work with late first rounders. So I think realistically we can try to get uh keep adding on talent during this rebuild.
Elam,
But
he didn't. He's never drafted in the lottery. He's never.
right,
We have no proof that he knows what to do up there. What we do know is he doesn't know how to complete a team, and he doesn't ever have a real direction. Because if you're tanking, you would have traded the role players before you traded Mikel. You would have traded other dudes before you because right now this is a team that could fuck around, and just because like two little things happen, they'll make a playoffs. Like not even crazy, but yo, if Cam Thomas becomes fourth year Harden, on that alone, I'm not saying that's not my narrative. I'm not saying Cam gonna be that, but I'm just saying, like, let's say Cam Thomas emerge, and in his 4th year in the league, and he want to get paid, and he go to fuck off, and we make the playoffs. He has no plans. He has no, oh, what do I do? What do I do to pivot? What do I do to go the other direction? It's nasty work, man. It's real nasty.
Well,
Nah.
I think
The
oh,
the
go ahead.
plans are simple, bro. Because if that happens, then now those draft picks are now you lower free agents, bro, with the money that you're gonna have next year. And you can use those picks as trade bait, because anytime you trade an unprotected picks, you don't know what pick they're gonna be, and they still belong to the Knicks. So from here to 2031, if what you saying is gonna happen this year with the Knicks, with the Nets messing around and making the playoffs,
I'm not saying
that
they making the playoffs. I'm just saying there's things that can, like, if like some stupid, like, oh, Ben starts playing for his money, right? And all of a sudden he's Ben again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and him and Cam go to fuck off and they make the playoffs. Some stupid shit like that happens, yo.
I think, but it's not guaranteed. The thing is, because since I think right now, with the way that the rules has changed, because it's not guaranteed no more that the worst team in the league gets the number 1 pick anymore.
That's true.
So I think that, and we just saw Atlanta get the number 1 pick in the draft, and they made the play. So I
Yep.
think, with that being said, I'm not against us losing to get that 2025 lottery pick. I'm not. We need, you start with stars, number 1. But I think even if we do have a horrible ass record and we don't give it above 30, I can see some shit where we end up with like the 5th pick or the 6th pick just because of some stupid shit of we were supposed to lose and not win above 30 games, but we still ended up with a 6th pick or the 5th pick. Like, it's just the way that the lottery is set up, the way they changed the rules now. The worst team in the
Yeah.
league don't get the number 1 pick anymore. So you can end
It's
up
not
5th, you
guaranteed.
can end up 6th, you can end up 4th, you can end up 3rd. We don't know. Even if we do win games, which I think Cam Thomas proud, he might want to win us a couple. I don't want him to win us a lot, but we might win a couple. I think realistically, we probably get 36. I think that's a good area. I think you can still get the a top 3 draft pick with 36 wins, because that's what the league is now. It's not back then where you was the worst team and you finish 12th in the East, and oh, that pick, the number 1 pick automatically goes to you now. Everybody has the same amount of odds from 12th to 11th to 10th, 13th. No matter where you are, you can have a chance to get that number 1 pick.
bro.
Detroit had
If
one
you
of the
really
worst
believe that,
records.
bro, I'm telling you, bro, you are fooling yourself, bro. This shit
What
is
you
fucking,
mean?
bro. When it come to generational drafts, bro, they already know where these players are going, bro. But you think it was a coincidence Wemby went to San Antonio?
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true.
That's true. They do fucking
This
they do
nigga Lee
fuck
for this
real
But
bad
the
NBA
shit.
way
comparison.
I see it, hold on, Pop. The way I see it, right?
Easy,
This
you know
team,
I'm
the
not
league
lying,
likes
bro.
making the league. I agree, but the way I see it, the league likes making money. Period. We saw what they're doing with these TV deals. We saw that they're bringing in money. I think us as a big market team, realistically they're trying to give Cooper Flag off as they like they white saviors, respectfully. They
Yeah,
trying
nah,
to pin up Cooper Flag as one of those. In a big market team like us, where he's the New York media, we already know the New York media, all eyes is on you. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to send the nigga to a big market where he gonna realistically be on
I put it
TV.
to you this way:
He gonna
Uh,
realistically be everywhere.
unless it's a cold ass
That's
nigga
money
from the
coming in the
tri-state
league
area,
pocket.
unless it's a revolutionary nigga from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, and he had and we still got a lot of those draft capital, and we got those picks, and we saw it the year before, and they see that he can fit and that he can fit a role, and they see that he got the image. A whole bunch of things play a part, bro, in these generational talents going where they going. Where you think it was a coincidence, bro, that LeBron ended up in Cleveland at the
bro,
first
don't do
pick,
that,
bro?
bro.
Come on.
bro,
But
don't.
do you
I
think it
think
was a
it's still a
coincidence?
chance
Yes or
because
no?
No,
I
no,
think it's
no.
still a chance because we're a big market. So I feel like they would try to put niggas in a big market so they can make more money, has more ratings for TV.
Leaf.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cooper Flag landed here hypothetically, and all of a sudden we on ESPN and shit all day now because we got him. Like
Leaf.
I could see some shit like that happening. Oh yeah, this nigga is the white savior or whatever. He didn't. He realistically is. They say he might get the most hype, not over Wemby, but he might be a tier under that. So putting him in a big market where, oh yeah, San Antonio is getting TV wins. They on ESPN now. Next year they probably gonna be all over national TV. So us in a big market with one of these generational talents, I could see them possibly. You know what? Bring that nigga in New York, man. Let him put on one of the big lights. You know these the NBA loves their big market teams. LA,
Wait,
Miami,
real quick,
New
LM.
York.
Man, all right,
I want to
when Cooper
rebuttal that
Flag
part.
ended up in Utah
Shout
with the
shout to
first
No,
Easy,
overall pick,
Easy on the panel with us.
yo, Breeze, what up, bro? Yo, gang. Yo, what up, gang? Yo, real quick, LM. I want to rebuttal that point. Real quick, I just want to touch onto what Leaf said. Leaf, I don't think it's a full on conspiracy. I think they dabble their hands when they see an opportunity. Because I could go back to the years that Cleveland got the back picks. Nigga, what was that? They got Kyrie, then they got Anthony Bennett. So like that didn't help. Shit. So at the end of the day, you gotta pick the niggas. But I do think certain players they would dabble their hands in. Cause Vic going to Spurs, you definitely know that was a dabble with the NBA type shit right there.
I agree.
Of course. But
Now,
this is but
LeBron to
this is
real
what we
quick,
Cleveland.
talk.
real
But
quick,
this is
Alan,
what we
real quick.
talking about. We talking about when we talk
Wait.
about generational talent. We talking about those type of players. That's what
No,
we
but real
talking
quick,
about.
real quick, let me touch on something that LM said. LM, you got a point that we a big market, so you might want to send a player to a big market. But for right now, what we showing, we a bad franchise. So if the NBA is doing what Lee's saying, they're gonna take that into account and be like, that might not be what we want to do. Now, let's just say they say, fuck that. It don't matter. We just need to send them to a big market. What happened if they send them to Chicago, bro? That's a big market too. So we fuck right there, right? Now we gotta go for Ace Bailey, right?
And he from around there, so like he a Midwestern background kid that
Yeah,
they probably would want him in Chicago.
yep. And that's a big market right
Chicago
there too.
Man, who we
and
talking about?
Chicago's
Cooper
been
Flag?
I
yeah.
mean, Cooper Flag, yeah, Cooper Flag.
I can see. You know
Realistically,
what,
there's
bruh?
a
Like,
lot of
bruh,
talent in
I
this
ain't gonna
draft. If
lie
we
to
lose
you.
out on Cooper
What
Flag,
what
I'm gonna be
position he
I'm
mad.
not
play?
gonna
What
lie to
position he
you,
play?
bruh.
What
If
position he
Boston
play?
was
The
if
three.
Boston was trash, bruh, they would send his ass to Boston.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say I would say Boston too, but
yes.
Boston not trash.
Hmm.
Like you said, Boston not trash.
That's true. I think realistically, the hometown thing could play a part. I don't necessarily think that's wrong, but with us is kind of with this draft is kind of different because even if we got three, it wouldn't be bad as long as you land in the top five. You're actually good. I just think that in terms of we haven't had a top pick since what freaking
Kenyon Martin,
Kenyon Martin.
2000.
So yeah, so
Favorites.
realistically, all these years,
Oh, you
I
mean the
think
number
we
one?
might have yeah,
So
yeah, the
in
number one pick,
25
the
years,
number one pick.
25 years, we about to have another possibly. I wouldn't say number one pick, but we're gonna have a top 5 pick, hopefully.
Yeah,
We've
realistically,
had
I can
top
see
five
that.
picks.
Yeah,
We've had
but you see, this is what I'm saying though. Python, like I pull up in the panel, niggas saying we gonna win 36 games, so we gonna win 4 more games that we won last year. Tell me, just give me like a few reasons why.
I
What would be the improvement?
I think because of the product the of Cam Thomas and these other players. Realistically, yeah, Sean Martin might want us to win just 12 games so we can get high up in that lottery. But I think the product of these players, they're gonna say, nah, screw that. Cool, y'all want to lose? If we get it, but we want to
My
get us
nigga, the
this
year that we
team a few
what,
wins.
bro? What happened the year that we won 12 games, bro? When we were still in New Jersey? Who did we get after that? Derek Favors?
Derek
Derek
Favors, okay.
Favors,
I think it was Derek Favors, yeah.
What pick was that? That
Derek
what number
Favors?
was that?
I think
What pick?
what was he, two,
second
three?
overall.
Not
Second
We
mistaken.
Yeah,
should
overall.
have
two. Yeah,
we
he was
should
a
have
second.
taken Cousins. We should
Yeah,
have taken
Cousins
Nigga,
was a
bruh.
That's
good
We
true.
draft
That's
pick
we
that,
true.
talking
that year.
about,
Ooh.
bruh, Kenyon Martin, Derek Coleman, Favors, Brooke Lopez.
Kenyon Martin
Like,
draft was nasty though. Shit,
That
he
was the
was
worst
probably the
draft. That was one of the worst drafts. So this
yeah.
that
Almost
shit was
everybody in this draft
disgusting.
didn't. Almost everybody in this draft
the
class
only
didn't make it.
good person
Like
that came out the draft was Crawford, Jamal Crawford.
Jamal and
Honestly,
somebody else
but
and somebody. It's one more player. It's one more player. I forgot the name, but it's 3 players out of 30, my nigga. God damn. So like, hear what I'm saying, right? Hear what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that could apply to this draft because you never know. Like everybody different. Everybody, all players are different and shit like that. But like me, all right. If I'm rolling with Leaf conspiracy theory real quick, right? I think the league jumped in on this draft and gave Atlanta the #1 pick because they know this shit is trash. And they're like, all right, if this is a trash draft, give a trash team the #1 pick. Hopefully they do something good with it. Now the Ricochet pick, I'm hearing so much shit from that alone, bro. God damn, I don't know what Atlanta did to themselves, but like, let's just say, yo, 12 people out this draft are decent. 2 are really good. Is that a trash draft?
Yeah, that's a trash draft though. That's a trash draft.
God damn.
The best players is gonna be later in the round. Like you're gonna find a Jamal Crawford. The only
right.
draft I remember that's been this bad was the Joe Smith draft. That goes back in the day. But Joe
That's
Smith
going
Yeah.
went
back. Oh God damn. Nigga. Oh.
The
You
recent
said
years, I
the
remember.
Joe
I think that the
hold up, the Joe
2013
Smith
draft was
draft
bad
with
too. I ain't gonna lie.
KG and Rasheed Wallace?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about at the top. You felt that was when they weren't, high school kids. It was weird to draft
But
high school
KG
kids.
went number 5. KG went number 5.
Yeah, and he should have went #1.
I
Right.
mean, yeah, in hindsight,
In
yeah,
hindsight, in hindsight, but
in
you can't just
hindsight,
draft
but
but a high
But
school
the
player
He was
most
#1.
recent,
backup.
That's like
the recent
that's a
horrible
crazy
draft
shit.
that I can remember in years, and the only good person that came out of that draft really was Giannis, was 2013. That draft was horrible, but I mean,
No,
there's
Jabari
always a
Giannis
gem in there. Yeah, Giannis was in the 2013 draft, but I think he the only
it's
good
known
person
as
to
the
come out
Giannis
of that.
draft, bro. It's known
Yeah,
as the Giannis draft to this day.
Hold on, I'm
that
about
was
to
the
go to that
worst.
draft right
I
now.
don't think nobody from 2013
Yo,
draft was
Python,
playing
I
now.
can't. Yo,
So,
hold on, real quick. Element, Python, I can't agree with you with that draft. Antonio McDyess, Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett, Theo Ratliff, Michael Finley.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
Bro,
solid
we
draft.
got to stop
My
at
bad.
Theo
My bad.
Ratliff, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not doing
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
and that was the
Stopped
top
at Theo
5.
Ratliff.
Wait,
You got me
wait.
with Michael Finley, but we stopping at Theo Ratliff.
Theo Ratliff
Yeah.
But Theo Ratliff was later in the draft.
finals team.
But hear what I'm saying though. Hear what I'm saying. Here the top 5, right? Here the top 5. Joe Smith, Antonio McDyess, Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett. That's the top 5 right there.
That's a hell of a top 5. All right, I remembered it a little different. I forgot those guys was
The
in there.
bottom 5 might be now. When you start going down, it might get a little nasty. Bryant Reeves, Damon Stoudemire, Sean Respert, Ed O'Bannon, Kurt Thomas, Gary Trent Sr., Cherokee Parks, Corliss Williamson, Eric Williams, Brent Berry, Allen Henderson, Bob Surer, Theo Ratliff finally comes at 18, Randolph Childress, Jason Caffey, Michael Finley comes in at 21, George Zivek, Travis Best, Lauren Meyer, David Vaughn, Cheryl Ford, Mario Bennett, Greg Ostertag finally comes at 28, Corey Alexander, Lou Rowe, and then that's when we get to the second round now. Bro,
like 12 players.
Do you remember
KG was the only all-time great out of that draft.
Do you remember any of those players after the top 5? That's the 1995 draft.
Yeah,
So
I remember them being ass.
I remember them, but I don't remember them niggas being cold.
But no. But Esco.
Damon Stoudemire.
Damon Stoudemire, Brian Reeves.
He wasn't Stoudemire wasn't trash, bro. He was a small guard, but he wasn't trash.
He was good.
He wasn't trash, but he wasn't.
He
But
was
he
okay.
wasn't
He was
setting the
okay.
world on fire. Nigga, Brian Reeves. Remember that big ass nigga?
Nah, I used to rock that Damon Stoudemire jersey, yo. That that Portland
about to
That
jersey.
say
nigga
he was in
That nigga
Portland. He was in Portland.
Brian Reeves was the truth. He just couldn't stay healthy.
Nah, I can't agree with that on Brian Reeves. Brian Reeves was slow as fuck.
Brian Reeves
He was
was
good in
cold
college,
as
though.
fuck, nigga. You crazy.
He was good in college. So I see you got a type now. Now Zach Edey, Brian Reeves. Okay.
Nah, I don't have a type, but I just know Brian Reeves was cold, bro. This was
Nah.
the height of the center position, bro. That's what we talking. It's 95.
I don't think Brian Reeves ever averaged more over 10 a game. I have a big country.
Brian Reeves was
Stevie
giving
over here.
niggas 19. He was giving niggas damn near
Bro,
20
nah,
and
I'm
10
fucking
until the
crying.
injuries.
Yo, but Python, Bob Sura, Allen Henderson, Brent Barry, Randolph Childress, Jason Caffey. Come
Oh
on,
God.
Nah,
Oh,
it
God.
was a bad draft. I forgot that it was top heavy. And I forgot that they even had dudes like that in the top.
You know, it's crazy. I remember a
Extremely
lot
top
of those
heavy.
names too. That nigga Brent Barry, bro. Brent Barry
Brent
won the
Barry,
dunk
bro.
contest.
Yes,
He won the
let's
dunk
talk about
contest
it.
right off the rip.
Yeah.
Michael-
Yo,
Michael Philly was a dog, bro. I don't give a shit what nobody said.
Yo,
Hold on,
Lee.
hold on, real quick. Let me just get real quick, LM. I'm gonna pass you the rock, but I'm at Giannis draft right now. We about to go down Giannis draft. The notable names that came from his draft: Victor Oladipo, CJ McCollum, Giannis, of course, and Rudy Gobert. Now, let me just read off first round real quick. First round, I'm gonna pass you the rock, LM. Anthony Bennett, number 1, and then now we going down. Victor Oladipo, Otto Porter Jr., Cody Zeller, Alex Len, Nerlens Noel, Ben McLemore, KCP, Trey Burke, CJ McCollum, Michael Carter Williams, Stephen Adams, Kelly Olynyk, Shabazz Muhammad. Giannis comes in at 15. Lucas Nogueira, Dennis Schroeder, Shane Larkin, Sergey Karasev, Tony Snell, Gorgie
Come
Deng,
on, my nigga. Like,
Mason Plumlee, Solomon Hill, Tim Hardaway Jr., Reggie Bullock, Andre Roberson. I know you remember my boy. Rudy Gobert comes in at 27. Livo Jean Charles, Archie Goodwin. Yo, God,
I'm
yo.
telling you, come on, bro. You telling me 2013 wasn't one of the worst recent drafts? Like,
But
come
that
on,
was
bro.
but LM, that's a lot of good. Dennis Schroeder, Kelly Olynyk, Steven Adams,
Yeah, but I'm
CJ
talking about
McCollum.
niggas. No, I'm not saying good. Like, yeah, they became good role players, but I'm talking about you talking about in the LeBron draft where you got LeBron, Wade,
Oh
Melo,
yeah.
like
Okay.
niggas that became all stars, legacy players. That niggas, yo, they became niggas' favorite players. Wade, what his legacy left. Melo, what his legacy left. Only good person that's gonna leave a legacy for real out of that draft is probably Rudy and Giannis. Most of those players on there, they're not even in the league. Where's Shane Larkin at?
You know what else
Like,
is
Respect
the under?
KCP. Respect KCP. Respect
You know what
KCP.
else is
and
the underrated
KCP, and
draft, bro?
KCP.
09, bro.
Oh,
Motherfuckers.
09 was nasty.
09,
09 was nasty.
that draft is legendary.
That draft is yeah, that's a legendary draft.
Legendary.
09 was
2021
a legendary.
legendary. 2021 legendary. Cam Thomas.
God damn it, Bruce. God damn it.
Nah,
That shit ain't legendary. Stop.
Yo, real quick. Real quick with the
Yo, Sagoon in that draft. Sagoon gonna be something. They
I
got
mean, they had
stars in
Jalen
there,
Green
man.
and Cade.
Yeah,
You
bro.
gotta see what they become.
You jumping off the top rope, Breeze. Stop.
real quick with the 09
Yo,
draft.
I said a good 5 of them gonna be stars, bro. You gotta get 10 all stars out of in the first round.
Yo, let me
We
tell
talking
you
about
this
draft that had all time greats, bro. That's what we talking about.
Yo, this draft is kind of crazy. I
All
ain't
time
gonna
great.
lie.
Nah, it's too early to say. We only 3 years and we
I'm
can't do
telling
it.
you, 2009 was nasty, bro. That was
Nah,
an insane
2009 was
draft.
kind of nasty. Real quick. Blake Griffin at number 1. Now we going down.
Mhm.
Hassim Thabit. You could say whatever you want, but whatever. Cool. James.
Yo, he was
Yo,
like,
that shit.
Not
Yo,
arguing that, bro. Come on, move on.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
word.
argue. I'm not gonna argue. Number 3, right? James Harden,
Mhm.
Tariq Evans, Ricky
Mhm.
Rubio, Johnny
Mm-hmm.
Flynn, Steph Curry, Wardell Curry coming in at number fucking 7. Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Hill, DeMar DeRozan, Brandon Jennings,
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Williams, Gerald
Mhm.
Henderson, Tyler Hansborough, Earl Clark, Austin Day, James Johnson, Drew Holiday popping up at 17. I didn't even know he was in this draft, boy.
Yep.
Ty Lawson, Jeff
Mm.
Teague at 19, Eric
Mhm.
Gainier, Darren Collison. I know you remember my boy.
Yep. Darren
Victor
Collison.
Victor
Nigga
Claver.
quit basketball to go to church.
Hey, respect church. Respect church, bro. Respect church.
You
Yo,
gotta
leave
Yo,
Collison
respect.
alone, yo.
Omar Caspi at 23.
That
Byron
nigga was a
Mullins.
bum.
Bum.
He was okay. He was an okay shooter. Okay.
Bum.
Okay.
Next.
He was the first toppage.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah. Shit
Next.
was crazy. Rodrigo Bobois. Taj Gibson.
Rodrigo, who?
Rodrigo.
You talking about Roddy Boubois? Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
Roddy
Roddy
Boubois.
Boubois.
Roddy
Boubois.
Boubois, yeah. Where
He
is
had
he at?
he
That
played a
nigga is
role
nowhere
in
to
the
be
championship
found, bro.
team.
I never heard of an NBA player named Rodrigo, bro. I was crying just now.
Rodrigo.
Roddy, they called him Roddy Boubois. Yeah, he used to play for Dallas.
Rodrigo Boubois. Rodrigo. Yeah, number
They used to
6,
call this
26,
nigga Roddy.
Taj Gibson, Damari Carroll, Wayne Ellington, Tony Douglas, Christian Ayanga. And now we at the second round. Second round,
Second round, I know that shit was
second
butt.
round got a
Second
few
round,
names.
just give me the notable
Yo,
names, bro. If it
Notable
ain't
names.
no, bro,
Wait, real
not to
quick.
get off topic real quick, but I heard I'm watching the second round just now. This nigga Stephen A said, "Yo, if the Knicks can get Bronny with 38, LeBron might make his way to the Knicks, and we got a super team." This shit is really hilarious, bro. These
That
niggas
shit
be
wild crazy. Yeah, niggas is
these
crazy.
niggas
Niggas is
really be
crazy.
delusional,
Yo,
bro.
Yeah,
you
niggas
know
is
this
crazy,
shit is
bro.
gonna crash and burn. You know that Nick shit is gonna crash and burn. Once they
Nigga,
start
yo,
talking
niggas is
spicy
weird,
like
bro.
this,
This shit
Nah,
is really these
Stephen
niggas
A.
really
Yo,
delusional.
LM, Stephen A. stirring up the pot. He's stirring up the pot. Real quick, just the name of the notable names in the second round draft. Real quick, then we get right back to it. Dante Cunningham, DeJuan Blair, Jonas Jerebko, Jody Meeks, Patrick Beverly, Marcus
I forgot
Thornton,
Beverly was in that draft.
Danny
Four.
Green,
Oh yeah, Danny Green was
Patty
second round.
Mills, and
six.
that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
That's
you
about
just
it.
named you just mentioned 5 or 6 former Nets.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
That's
that is a fact.
crazy.
That is a
Ooh,
fact.
Patty Mills, DeJuan Blair,
Yo, DeJuan Blair
Jody
But that's what I'm
Meeks,
saying. In the second
Marcus
round,
Thornton.
you can
Oh
find some
shit.
people. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold you. Like
but
some
LM,
role
that's
playing
hard as
niggas.
shit though. That's hard as shit.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Iceman got a question for the panel. Go ahead, Iceman.
Oh, what's
All
up, Ice?
right. Since y'all going in the draft, I'm talking about next year's draft. I'm not a big college guy, and when I watch
Mhm.
high school film, I can't get a just of these players like LM talking about. I seen the skill set. You know what I'm saying? I seen Cooper Flag's skill set. I seen Ace Bailey's skill set. I seen Ron Harper's son. I can't remember what his first name is. I seen his
Dylan
skill set.
Harper.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like him too.
right. So I
Mhm.
seen
He
a
might
skill
be the
set.
best out of 3.
Right. I seen the skill set. So as far as next year's draft is supposed to be the most generational draft talent. Like give me some more players that or colleges that I should be looking at, and everybody else is listening who's not a college guy like me. What should we be looking at? You know what I mean? Because I like scouting. I like seeing what y'all talking about. I seen Ace Bailey and his person they compare him to is like T Mac. So I'm like, God damn. You know what I
God
mean?
damn.
Like I
Yeah,
got
God damn.
Ace Bailey. I feel like out of the three, he is going. Whoever gets him is going. That man is going to be nasty, bro. His game is like to me. I don't know about the T Mac comparison, but his game to me reminds me if like Jalen Green was 6'9", but with better defense.
he's
He
6'11"
in
though.
the yeah,
What
like
the
he
Ace
but
fuck?
Bailey 6'11".
his I think what Ace Bailey really need to work on though is tightening his handle. But he can create, he can shoot from anywhere on the floor. He's athletic. Nigga, I think when the draft combine come, he might have the
Yo,
highest work in the
Breeze.
draft.
Yo,
Like,
Breeze. Hold
but
on, Ella.
Yeah, Ace Bailey is one. The Juan Harper is
Hold
another.
on.
Yeah,
What you
yo,
wanted?
Breeze.
What you wanted to say? What you want to say, Easy?
Yo, Breeze. I think you need to address something real quick going on.
You talking about the troll?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let me do this real quick. Shout to Easy. That I'm saying I was gonna let it slide, but you know what I mean. Since I figured it'd be rude not to address the situation now. The locker room, stop it. I cooked you, and let's get to the point, bro. So you don't think this is that people don't like me type shit. I'm tired of that shit. Like I told you before, I cooked you about coaching. I told you Ham wasn't shit, and it's worth more than 25%. Matter of fact, I didn't even say Ham was a bad coach. I told you that coaching is worth 45%. You said no, it's not. It's worth like 15%. But most of your vlogging, most of your content, when it comes down to recapping the game, is complaining about Darvin Ham. So vlogger to vlogger talking basketball, I cooked you on your show. So don't come in my chat trying to troll nothing. You finna get cooked. The whole panel will cook you, bro. Stop it. This ain't the place for fanboys. They get cooked over here. Like
Especially in
so.
hindsight.
My
You
fault, Ella.
can't. You
My
was
fault.
talking Darvin Ham. You
Bro,
somebody
he
had
said
faith in Darvin
coaches
Ham.
15. He said only fans that's fans of LeBron, players like LeBron say that coaching worth 15% because of players like LeBron. And that's why I was easy to cook them. How you gonna say coaching is worth 15%, but then most of your content is talking about how bad the coach is? Like, make it make
What's
sense.
going that's going
Ask
on
him
with
how
it.
many wins is Reddick worth.
I mean,
word, but
JJ Redick already getting away with shit as it is, man. So I don't know.
word.
They might
Hey,
be
But
wrong.
hold on
and that's a whole
hold
topic
on
right there, Leaf.
to Iceman the
Yeah.
Iceman question. I'm on the NBA draft room right now for next year's mock draft.
Right.
Besides those three, Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, and Dylan Harper, uh, Edgecombe can be a good fit for us. Right now, they compare VJ Edgecombe to Dwayne Wade and Jalen Green.
What the
He's in the
fuck?
Wayne Wade and
yeah.
Jalen Green. What type of comparison is that?
And the
I
spectrum
mean,
is
you
so
Actually, it's
crazy
true.
right
respect.
there.
I don't.
It's true.
I
He's a
think the. I
goat.
think the.
He's a gold type
Go
of
ahead, Paul.
guard. He's the type of guard like he's a guard with the ball in his hands. He reminds me of the kid out of Camden, New Jersey. His dad was nice too. I'm trying to remember his name, but
Sound like we looking for excitement on this roster. That's what it sounds like.
yeah.
No,
No,
I'm
we're
just
not
asking.
we're not judging it for us. We're just saying who are the
Yeah,
great players in this draft.
right. Because
Right.
I don't know until
Um.
people talk about them. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask
VJ
Yeah,
like,
I don't
Edgecombe, I
want
think,
Cooper.
could be a good
I
fit
want
though.
Bailey. Like Bailey has always
Yeah,
I
I
don't
want
know until
Bailey
they go
too.
off
I'm
in the
not even gonna
league,
lie.
man. Fuck that.
because
But y'all
Cooper.
got this is the reason why I say like realistically Duke is being watched this year just because of Cooper Flag.
facts.
Rutgers basketball is being watched this year. Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey is on the same team
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
that might
Rutgers.
hurt
So
them.
those are two top three draft picks on the same
You
team. So
never
you're gonna
know.
be able to watch them and see what they do. So
Yeah.
college basketball is being watched heavily this year when the season comes in. So
Let me
this
Oh
say
is the
yeah.
this.
chance to watch these prospects and see, yo, since the Nets is taken, let's see who fits on this team.
Right.
Let me
So you
say
said
this real quick.
Rutgers and Duke.
Yeah, Rutgers and Duke, because
Uh,
Duke got Cooper Flag and Rutgers got Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper.
Let me say this real quick.
What is Cooper Flag ceiling?
Real quick. Let me just say this real quickly. Let me get right back to you, Kusha.
I'll answer after Easy.
I just want to say to Eskimo point, I think we should be looking at some more schools because it's not a whole guarantee that we get a top 3 pick. I know we gave the Rockies a top 3 pick, and I know I came in saying like, yo, we could give a nigga a top 5 pick. It's like how you said, Ella, it's not a guarantee, even if we tank and shit like that we're gonna get like a number 1 pick or a number 2 pick. So just to cover bases, let's look at some more schools. But real quick, to
Right.
your
Don't we
question,
That's
got wait,
why.
hold up, time out. Don't we got 4 first-round picks next year?
yeah, but
Yeah.
not every pick might be high. So like, let's say for example, you might get like
Most of
the
those picks is
6th
gonna
pick.
be in the
My
20s.
nigga.
Yeah,
We
so
got
like,
Yeah, the
4.
Knicks
Wait,
the
wait,
Knicks
hold
pick
wait,
on,
hold up,
realistically
wait, time
might be
out.
24,
hold
25.
hold on, Leaf.
Like,
We
Let's
got
just say
4 picks in the first round. If
No,
none of them shits is top 5, bro, the NBA hold us, bro.
it's
no,
highly
Fuck
unlikely.
that.
no, Leaf.
Only pick
Remember,
that could be in the top 5 is ours.
it's
None of
ours.
those
yeah,
picks.
yeah, fact.
So one of our picks could be like number 6, right? Then the rest could be like 19, 21, 25.
Nah, less than that. Like, cause
Probably
you
even
Well,
less
talking
yeah,
than that.
about
probably less than
we
that.
have
Yeah.
we have the Bucks pick, we have the Knicks pick. Both of those
Mhm.
teams
Oh
was
yeah,
top
yeah,
3.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what?
So
And then we had
the
our
Knicks might
pick.
go to like 27. Bucks might go like
What
29
other pick we have?
realistically.
Because remember, we got 4. We got our pick and somebody else.
We got our pick.
Do we have
I
Philly's
forgot who
pick
we
or
got. We got
Dallas?
somebody else
Something
in
like
there.
that.
I'm pretty
I
sure we
want to
got 4
say
picks, bro.
I'm about to check it right now.
one of I think one of them picks was from the Wizards, if I'm not mistaken. I
We
could
don't
be
have a
wrong, but
Wizards pick. If we had a Wizards
Nah,
pick,
we
we
had a
lit.
Wizards pick. We was definitely getting top 3. I ain't gonna hold you. Them niggas gonna be
If we
trash
got a
Okay,
next
we
Wizards
year.
have a
pick,
Wizards
nigga,
pick.
that is top 3. Fuck that.
Nigga, I wish we had a
But
Wizards pick.
we
Are
don't
you
have a
kidding me?
Wizards pick. I don't think so. I
No,
don't
no,
think
no.
so.
Yeah,
All
I
right, hold
wish.
on, real quick. All right, so we got Brooklyn. We got our own pick. We got New York pick. We got Milwaukee top 4 protected pick, and then we still got the Phoenix pick. Yeah, we
Hold
still
on,
got the
yo,
right,
so
Phoenix
right,
hold
pick.
right,
on.
right,
No,
right.
no, hold on. I want y'all to all break it down because I was talking to AP. He a fan. He basically was saying that the top 4 Milwaukee Buck pick don't mean we gonna get the number 4th pick. So can y'all articulate what that actually means?
So Breeze, when you make a trade sometimes, and when the trade get protections, if when the season is over and wherever that pick lands, if it's in the top 4 protection, if it says like top 4 protected, top 10 protected, if your pick falls in 1 through 4 or 1 through 10, you're not getting that pick. But if it falls later,
Right,
you got the rights to that pick. So
I think
right.
we get that pick.
So
So
5
okay,
and
that's what.
down.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all this because this is my debate about our direction next season. If that's the case, can the Brooklyn Nets lean or depend on the Milwaukee Bucks being a good team so that way we get a 5 through 10 pick or something like that?
Yeah, you don't want
No,
them to
that's
be
why
a
we got
good
our
team.
own pick
You don't want
back
them to be a
because we
good
can't
team. You
rely
want
on
them to
them
be a
being
bad
bad.
team.
No.
You want
Right.
That's what I'm disagreeing with the tanking direction. I don't want us to tank and get a good pick. I want us to still be able to compete and get a good pick. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, we can't
but
do that.
That's
Breeze,
The
all right,
only
crazy.
way
Breeze, real
Hey,
quick. Go
let
ahead,
me
Papa.
address it right quick.
I,
Let me
I get
address
what
it.
he's saying, but maybe it is a point. I mean, I know the
But
Hawks is
that,
a great case, but
but LM, that's not how the draft works. That's like you're fighting against reasonable logic at that point. You kind of spite. You kind of cutting off your nose to spite your face a little bit because the draft kind of rewards bad teams. So like you trying to compete, you taking away
yeah,
from
yeah.
your goal a little bit. So like I hear what you're saying, but like at that point, what's the point of the picks if you're trying to make it a worse pick then?
Yeah, you kind of gotta have to. It does
You kind
involve
of gotta
some
have to
losing.
be bad, bro. So
The
like
only thing you
Yeah,
can
and then
hope
right.
friendly,
for
you
is
gotta put
that
like young talent. You gotta put people that don't know how to win. You gotta put people like first year players, niggas out the G League, 2-way contracts and
I'm gonna
trying to
let
get
I'm
bread.
gonna let Pa go, but somebody asked for names outside of the top 3, and I can give them to y'all that we can if realistically we don't go to top 3.
yeah.
But
Go
Okay,
ahead,
go
okay,
ahead,
do
Ryan.
that before I hop on.
go
All
ahead.
right, so if we don't land top 3, we can realistically get Dink Pate out of the G League. He's a 6'7" point guard. Uh, great height, great. He can play the pick and roll. Extremely athletic, awesome combo guard. Got great passing instincts. Um, you can get the boy. You can get Rocco out of Duke. I think he's playing with Cooper Flag. I mean not Rocco. Not Cooper Flag. He's coming out of Australia. He's 7'3". Solid rim protector and paint defender. You can try to go after him. You can get Common Muliek, I think that's his name, out of South Sudan. He's the one that's actually playing with Cooper Flag this year. He's 7'2", 7'2", 250. Got a intriguing big man with great size, great length. He can hit the 3 ball. He can shoot the midi. He's someone that we can look at. Um, I mean, even though we got Claxton, but I mean, who knows? If you're looking to get off Claxton, you're looking to trade or whatever the case may be, you can get him. You can get Trey Johnson, 6'6" out of Texas, 6'6" bucket getter. Um, his game reminds me a lot of James Harden, if I'm being real. Um, he's kind of like he's just a
Is he a Chuck?
realistically he has good height. Nah. Surprisingly, Trey Johnson is a very good. I wouldn't say an elite playmaker, but he has the ability to pass out of double teams, push the pace, get on a fast break. But just he has really good elite scoring with that, so that helps us as well. You can get Zavonimir out of I think he's for Kentucky. He's 7'3", got great physical tools. He can shoot the three. Reminds me a bit of Porzingis, but just with better hand. Um, I think he's someone that we can look at on this team. You can get Dame Sar, 6'6" out of Italy. There's a lot of players here that you can build your team around, especially if you don't get the top three pick. Those names are names that you can look at and get into that will help this team. So even if we don't get three, two, or one, or even four for that matter, if we get five or six or whatever, don't be like, oh man, we failed.
No,
Because
we felt
those are
you ain't
very
get
good names.
no, y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop doing this like the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that
But
tomorrow. No,
to
they
easy
have to
point, the
get a
worst teams
top
don't
three
always
pick.
get the top three pick. So yeah, we got to take precautions.
Bruh,
They
You don't know
they
why
have
to
they
why
have
easy
to
we
point.
take.
why I want to know something. Why are we looking this far like that far ahead
because
when basically the night one of the draft just ended and day two is still going on, bruh? Like
nah,
why we acting like
Uh,
because
uh,
I asked the question. I
Yeah,
asked the
Iceman, Tyler
question.
Smith just went to Milwaukee, by the way.
Yeah, I asked the question because
We
I
just
don't watch college, so I just wanted some info on that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah. I was just giving him names that if we don't get the top three pick, those are names we could pursue that will help this team.
and Leaf, it's
But
better to know who, like, out of the top
yeah, it's
three,
just
who
better
else
to
you can
know who
look
we
at.
don't
So,
get
like,
because we might
whoever,
not get a top three pick to easy point.
exactly,
Just
exactly.
because we lose, don't mean it's going to automatically go to top three. So those are names that you can look at. They are still good players. They may
So if
not
you
be
don't
the
get the
top three,
top
but
three
they're
pick,
still good
you're not gonna
players.
lose your mind. Be like, oh my God, I lost Cooper Flag. Oh my God, I lost Ace
Exactly.
Bailey. Oh my God, I
Exactly.
y'all
lost Dylan Harper.
y'all
It's
y-
over.
y'all are young. Y'all don't remember what happened for 12 and 70. Y'all like niggas was having John Wall jerseys made. Niggas was doing the little Dougie
I remember
John
that
Wall
year.
dance. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember that year. We
What?
missed
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
Washington got that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
and they were calling Favors, Derek Favors generational, a generational talent. DeMarcus Cousins,
Oh,
generational. Oh, the new center in the NBA that could shoot threes like DeMarcus Cousins. Like everybody that go to Kentucky is nice like that. Listen, man. Listen. The Nets
Wait,
have a
not too
job to
much.
do.
Not too much. Kentucky is not too much. We breed a lot of elite talent at Kentucky. Let's not do that.
yep,
They
I
yep.
John Wall and Boogie at that time.
I'm just
I think
talking
y'all
about that
forgetting about
Calipari.
Sacramento Kings Boogie. That was back then. That was not looking bad. That nigga was dropping 40
I'm
and
I'm
10 each
I'm
night.
not saying it's bad. I'm not
That
saying it's
recruitment
bad.
talent.
I'm just saying that what my point is the Nets have one job, and that's to suck on purpose. And even then they may not get the number one overall team. But they traded what their asset for KD. And, the stuff that they got for KD, they swapped it with the Suns, knowing that the
Hmm.
Suns are gonna suck, right? They swapped those picks with the Suns and even paid a little bit of a premium to be in next year's draft. They have to they have to get a top three player. It's just any other way. It's a failure.
No,
I agree. I
let
agree.
me say this. Hold on.
Go ahead,
And
go
you,
ahead,
since
go
you
ahead.
agree, since you and PT agree, which I disagree with both of y'all. If y'all
I don't.
feel like this draft, hold on. If y'all feel like this draft supposed to be so good, why only the top three draft picks make sense out of 60 players?
Listen,
And hold on,
That
because
that's why I
also,
gave names because
also, PT, it's a major pause. Anytime anybody say that they supposed to suck on purpose, I don't care what the
Oh yeah,
context is.
pause. Yeah, nah,
That is
yeah,
the
pause.
biggest
Okay,
pause I
okay,
ever had on
okay.
my
don't
show.
do that to
And
me.
hold on, I just want to
I
take the
never
time.
said that.
Hold on, I just want to
I
take the
that,
never
time
said
out to
that.
let y'all know.
Hold
Hold
up. I need to
hold on.
clear the
No,
air.
no,
I
no.
never
We
said
not
that.
letting that slide. We not
I
letting that
never said
slide.
that.
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me
Oh
say this.
shit.
Let me say this.
Jose,
Shout out to
Jose,
PT.
I'm
You know
sorry.
I
You're
I
not
rock
said
with
putting
that.
that
him.
I'm
stain on
sorry.
my name,
Jose.
bro. Like I
Right.
never
No,
said that.
Yo, why you going?
nobody
Yo,
said you
Python
said that.
thing. Yo,
Nobody said you
goddamn.
said that, but everybody was quiet when he said it. So I just want to stop the show and say that that kind of content, it is a graphic warning, rated XXX. I did not mean for that to happen. I'm about to put the for entertainment only on the scroll. And I just want to let y'all know that that was PT. That was nobody but PT. And that's how, you know what
God
I'm
damn.
saying, what he be, that's how he be talking. So case in point is, I don't want you to think that
Anyhow, I be
I'ma
talking. I
just
slipped
not
up.
say, I'm just not gonna
Yo,
say
son.
nothing. I'm just
Yo,
not gonna
Leaf.
say nothing
Why is
when I
Breeze
hear that
going
kind of content
crazy?
on my show.
Nah. No, Breeze
wait
is
wait
going
wait hold
crazy
on
because
hold on
he's towing a thin line between delusion and optimism that we're gonna do something this year. We're
Bro,
right
not.
wait hold on
but
hold on hold on hold on
just to
Yo.
hold
trust
on
the
because
word.
Breezy trying to make it seem like me and Pato may not agree with me on the prospects, but just because we don't get the prospects that I just gave to Iceman, those are still generational talents, bro. Just yeah, just even if we don't lose the top three, it doesn't mean all hope is lost. The prospects I just named, all of these dudes, if they not top three, is elite prospects.
I'm
It
not gonna
doesn't
lie,
mean
you a
that we
little bit
lost
too high on this
lost.
draft, bro. Like I gotta see it to believe it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody is high on this draft. It ain't just me.
Well,
Yo, but
that's
y'all
Everybody
why
is
didn't
high
mention
on
I
the
this
mean,
draft.
draft.
that
But y'all
that
saying
that
you
three
you've been
players. Y'all
talking
making it
about it
seem
the most.
the
I ain't
3
really
out of
hear
60.
nobody talk
Listen,
about it.
nah.
nobody
That's
said
Everybody.
that.
I'm about to go to
yes,
the O3 draft.
yes.
O3
I've
draft.
heard it myself, and that's why I'm asking question now. And for those who don't know, just like I don't, you know what I mean? That's why I asked that question because everyone is talking about that draft. It's not just
Right. Me
LM.
and
Like,
Priest and
Hold on,
me,
y'all.
Priest and Pod
Three
watch
out of
college
60 is
basketball. That's why
trash,
we know
bro.
much about these
3
players,
out of
bro.
60? Come on, man.
Yo, real
Three.
quick.
That's what I'm saying. That's it's not just three. There are other
Nah,
So
yeah,
players
he's
why is
saying
too
it
it's
that
so
not
can
just three.
work.
important for the Nets to
Yo,
get the top 3 pick?
hold on,
Because
real
that's
quick.
what if Braun is in the top. If Braun is in the top one pick, you want to get Braun, right? Yes, the
or
other
Yo,
players
so
is
hold on. So y'all
generational,
saying
or
but you
y'all
Jordan.
still want
saying
to get the top
no,
guy.
LM. Hold on, we gotta go to Chris. Chris ain't speak yet. But LM, you
All right, my
saying
fault, bro.
who you comparing to Braun? Who specifically?
I'm not comparing to Braun. I'm saying if a player that is generational, whatever the case may be, if whoever it is, to Hawthorne's point, my point is different. I think there are other players that are generational that we can still get. But my thing is, if you're trying to get the best guy, yeah, you want to get a top three pick. Why would you not want to do it? I'm not saying if
Bro,
we
no,
don't do it, all
listen,
hope is lost. But why not try to get the top
because
three best players?
because of what Easy said about Anthony Bennett, because of Andrew Wiggins, because of players that might not cut it. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying how y'all gonna have the bro. Y'all can't play both sides of the fence. You can't say, oh, everybody waiting for this draft, and it's only because of 3 out of 60 players, bro. How are you jacking that?
Hold
Nah,
on,
Breeze.
please,
You talking
please.
about players that didn't pan out cool. But just because it's the other side of the fence, you can't just be pessimistic about it and be like, "Oh, them niggas ain't work out."
I'm not saying
What
that.
about Paulo? What
I'm
about Paulo?
debating
What
your
about
point about
Edwards?
us only
What
having to
about
get the
Wimby?
top 3
What about
picks.
all
I'm
these other
debating you
dudes that went number one that worked?
Wait,
that's my
please,
debate
can
with
I
y'all. Y'all
go?
making it seem like if we don't get the top 3 picks, it's a wash, and I disagree with
I'm
that.
not
And
making
this
it
Wait,
draft
seem
has
like
to be
that
very
way.
good.
I'm
wait,
not
Nah,
making
bro,
it
I
seem
don't
that
know
way.
what
real,
this draft
please.
is, bro.
Let me go real quick, please, and I'm gonna pass the
Breeze,
rock to
was you this
Chris.
pessimistic, bro, back in 2021? I want to
Bro,
know.
I'm not being pessimistic, but y'all still not answering what I'm saying. I'm
I just
saying,
answered
how,
you. I
No,
gave y'all mad
I'm
prospects outside
please.
of the top
listen,
I'm about to
three.
bro.
bring
But what I'm
clarity,
saying is,
please.
listen, okay, listen. What I'm saying is, Ellen, you dancing with me. For what pause? You're saying that, I'm not saying that any of these players are Braun, but you didn't mention Braun. And then I'm saying, okay, then it should be more than 3 good players in this draft. So why we gotta be trash just to get a good player? That's what
Because
I'm
that's
saying.
the draft. You
No,
have to be
please,
bad.
please, can I go? Please,
What are
real
you
quick.
talking about? You think the
Please,
Knicks
Go
was
ahead,
getting a
Easy.
top pick this
God,
year?
no, please, let me go. I'm gonna bring
Come
clarity
on,
to,
what
Go
are
ahead,
you
Easy.
and
talking
It's
about?
not.
and
It's
I'm gonna
not that
pass
we
the
got.
rock
It's
to.
not
I'm
that
gonna
we
pass the
gotta
rock
be
to Chris.
draft. We're going to be draft.
Let,
All
let,
right,
let,
so hold
let,
on.
let me
Listen,
just say
listen.
this.
Let me just. I want to ask it. I want to go to
Damn,
Easy. I
son.
want to go to Easy, and I want to go to Chris. I just want to
I'm
say this
telling you,
last thing.
bro.
I just want to say this last thing. And in the Cam Thomas draft, and this is why I think that not just the Cam Thomas draft, but there's also something they call redrafts, where like 3 years pass and they revisit the draft and say, okay, will these still be the number 1, 2, 3 players that came out of college? And that's not always true for various reasons. So, case in point, I don't want to be long winded. We're gonna go to Easy, then we're gonna go to Chris. Go ahead, Easy, talk to us.
Real quick, I'm just gonna name off the legendary '03 draft. That's the draft everybody talked about. They said a lot of star is coming out that draft, right? Damn near comparable to what we got going on for next year's draft. So I'm just gonna read out the names. You tell me how you feel about it. It could go to Breezy Point or it could go to LM Point. I'm telling you right now. Let me just name out the names. Going from one down. LeBron James, Darko Milicic, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Chris Kaman, Kirk Heinrich, TJ Ford, Michael Sweetney, Jarvis Hayes, Michael Petrus, Nick Collison, Marcus Banks, Luke Rittenhauer, Reese Gaines, Troy Bell, Zarko Karbakapa. That was a crazy name right there. David West, Sasha Pavlovich, Dante Jones, Boris Diaw, Zoran Planikic, Travis Outlaw, Brian Cook, Carlos Delfino, Nambudi Eby, Kendrick Perkins, Leandro Barbosa, and Josh Howard at 29. Then we get into the second round.
there
Let's
was
just stop
4
right there.
players.
Let's just stop right there.
Yeah,
I'm not
you can
saying
stop right
that
there, man.
I'm not saying that this draft and not every player could be the same player, or this draft is the same as that draft. But this legendary '03 draft that everybody talk about, just like how Paton said, I just named out 4 players and they was in the top 4.
You can't play no games this year. You have to make sure you in that top 3 some way, somehow,
Oh
or you
no, we gonna
fail.
be. We gonna be in there. Don't worry about it. Even if we do
I
compete,
just
we
think
gonna be in there.
I just think even when compared to that 2017 draft, like there are a lot of players. Just because I forgot who went number one, I think it was Markel Fultz in that draft. But just because
Oh, that's a good draft too.
I think just because you don't get the number one, it doesn't mean all hope is lost. Like there's a lot of niggas there that you can possibly get. That's what I was saying. Hawthorne said, "Yo, we got to get the top three." I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I think two things can be true at once. Yes, we have to get the top three pick. I don't disagree with that at
I'm not gonna
all.
lie to you,
But
LM.
if we don't, it's not
You
necessarily a
got
bad thing.
Hey,
The thing they
listen.
sold
Wait,
us, the bill of goods they
go ahead,
sold us
Paton.
was we have to trade the Suns picks to get our picks so that
Our
we can
future.
control if we're
Our
good or
our
bad
destiny,
Right,
yeah.
and get up
right,
into that draft. If
Right.
that was
right.
your calculation and we show up and we end up with the 6th pick or the 5th pick or some weird shit like that,
The
then
fifth pick is
it's
bad.
a failure. The 5th
Bro,
pick is
that's
bad. To
hold on,
me,
hold on, hold on.
to me, you
Listen,
gotta
I
walk
hold
away
on.
with the kid that's Tracy
Hold on,
McGrady, yo.
PT. I just feel like I think that's a strong opinion because I trust Sean Marks in the draft. I always say that was his strong suit. Case in point, Cam Thomas, Dayron Sharp, Jalen Wilson,
Especially
Nate
with late
Jackson.
picks. Yeah.
Right, and I thank you. That was that's my talking point. The fact that these are late picks, so I will be confident in the lottery. Even if it's like 14, I would still feel confident that this is going to be a good play to fit our what we got going on. Yeah, and you got to remember, we got player development assistant coaches this season too. So it's going to be some of that. And
But
also,
Breezy,
y'all
you
gotta,
don't win without stars. You need overwhelming talent.
so hold
You
on.
don't
And
need
this
Jarrett
another thing.
Allen. That's
PT, this
what you put around the team.
listen,
Three
people,
stars,
this
superstars.
is another. This is another thing I don't like about what y'all be doing. Y'all rather wait for somebody to be the man. Tom, that player come, Cam Thomas gonna already be the man. He gonna be.
Maybe,
Bruh,
He gonna be
maybe,
bruh,
maybe,
oh my god.
maybe.
Oh
Yo,
my
I
God,
don't
bro.
understand.
Hold
Y'all
up,
sit there thinking
hold up.
it's gonna be more
Cam
important than Cam
I
Thomas as
gotta
soon as he
cut
get
in.
here.
Anything's
If
possible.
Cam
I
Thomas
gotta
is
Anything's
the
cut it. This
man,
possible.
hold up.
we
This
not
not
Breezy,
we
this
not
not
thinking
funny
it's
no
Breezy,
more. Come on, I gotta
hypothetically,
cut in,
let me
bro.
say this. Hold up. Breezy,
I got
hypothetically. Let's
hold
say
on.
if we
Go
got
ahead,
number
hold
one
up,
and we got
I'm
two
gonna let
Let
you
Elam
superstars.
hold
go.
on.
Let Elam go real
Hold
quick.
on,
Don't
I
forget,
gotta cut in.
don't forget
Can I
Christmas.
finish? Oh,
Go ahead, Breeze. Go ahead,
can I finish?
Breeze.
Listen, all I'm saying is y'all so quick to let a rookie be more important than a 4 or 5 year player. Soon as a rookie come, he the keys of the team. We were wrong for giving the keys to KD. Wrong for no, not KD, but Kyrie and Harden. Wrong for giving the keys to Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. And now y'all ready to say, yeah, let's go all out and give the keys to a rookie soon as he get here. How that sound?
But
You
hold up,
can destroy
wait,
this
Breeze,
argument
Breeze.
in
Let me
so
ask you,
many
wait,
ways,
Breeze.
bro.
Let me ask you something. Isn't this what you wanted to do all along, bro? Like this is the reason. This is what you was going against. We giving the keys to free agents instead of giving the keys to a draft pick, a lottery pick. Don't you want to give the keys to a lottery pick? Do
Bro,
you not want to do that?
bro, the years on the team make sense too, bro. You can't just be valuing players when they just get here. Like again, Cam Johnson just got here. He got $100 million contract. You got some fans mad that Nick Claxton got $100 million contract. What we doing?
I'm
Hold on. Nick
All right,
Claxton
so
been here
hold
for
on.
5 seasons.
So hold on, Breezy.
Breeze.
Let me put it to you this
I'm
way.
confused, bro, because
Hold
ain't
on,
this what
Leaf.
you
Let me put it
wanted?
to him this way. Let me put it to him this way. Cool, right? You say players that Cam Thomas been here for years.
I'm saying he
Cool,
gonna be the
right?
man when that draft come. This
So,
season
but
he gonna
cool.
prove
Let's
he
use
can
your
average 30
argument.
points in this
Let's
league.
use your argument. I want to bring up a hypothetical. Let's use your argument, right? Cam
Is this
Thomas
about
been
the
here
draft or
longer,
is this about Cam Thomas?
This is about
right? So
this
this
is
is what
about
I'm saying. But hold
hold
on,
on,
this is
hold
what
on.
I'm
Let me answer that
saying.
question real quick. We're gonna hear from you, LM. The answer your question, Leaf, it's about giving the keys to the right player. And why is it the right player for a rookie that just came out of college? 9 times out of
Bro,
10, it's gonna hold on. 9 times out of 10, y'all talking about a rookie that's coming out of
but
college
because it's a
that's gonna we
lottery
supposed to get
pick.
the keys
Because it's
to.
a
I
lottery
disagree.
pick. That's
It's
why,
a lottery
Breeze.
pick. That's what. Hold on, Breeze. But look. Let's say hypothetically. I want to bring
Sound
up a
like the niggas on the
hypothetical, right?
Cavs before
Let's
them,
say
bro. I
Cam
got you.
Thomas.
Bro, look,
Let's say Cam
I
Thomas is
thought
on the
this is
team
what
now, right?
Breeze wanted, bro. Like,
But hold
listen.
on. Let's say Cam Thomas is
Let
on the
Elam go
team,
real
right?
quickly.
So hypothetically, and me and Lee brought up the same point. So I want to make sure if we still on the same
On the same
wavelength.
page.
Let's say Cam Thomas is still here, and hypothetically, I know he's in the league. Let's say Wemby is getting drafted next year. Hypothetically, we get Wemby with the number one pick. Cam Thomas still got the keys.
Bro,
Bro,
this
you
a
asked him this
realistic thing? You think
question
that's
weeks
gonna
ago,
happen
bro. Like,
tomorrow?
we already know
Like,
where
I
he
think you were
stands,
trying to
bro.
get into a rhetorical thing with me. Ella, I ain't done yet. Me and you gonna do this a little bit later. I just can't stay long. Hold on, but this ain't over. This is not over. Don't forget, LM. Do not
This
forget
is
to
not
put the later.
over.
This is not
I
over.
don't remember.
Hold on. Hold on. We gotta go to Chris. Chris been in the panel for this entire time, waiting to say what
Facts.
he feel about what we
Breeze.
got
I
going
thought
on.
this is what
What's
Breeze
going on
wanted,
with the
bro. I
Nets?
really did.
Hold on, Chris. Talk to us, man. How you feel about all of this, man? How you feel about Deuce McBride becoming a Brooklyn Net, and how you feel about Cam Johnson getting traded to the Lakers, Pacers, Kings, and I think the Grizzlies or the Grizzlies?
This this whole situation is a mess. It's the reason why Sean Marks is hated. I, I'm a, I'm pretty much against it, almost all of it, because here's the thing. I'm not a fan. I was never a fan of rebuilds. I'm not, and I still stick by that. I'm the type of fan that I want to win, you know. And the mistake that Sean, oh, God, the mistake that Sean Marks did, getting, oh my God, I
Take
can't
your
even.
time, bro. Take your time, bro. I know it's emotional. I
It's
know it's
a, it's a
emotional.
lot. It's a lot for
It's
a
a
Nets
lot.
fan, but
I
we
just
here
don't.
for you,
Yo,
I
we
bro.
just
go.
And
don't
we
We
covered a
want
lot
to
saying
too.
This
see
we.
And
them
we
together,
covered
Chris.
a
do
lot.
Come on,
anything.
Chris. You got this, Chris. Come on.
I don't
And we covered a
understand why
lot too. We
some
You're
of
in a
these
covered a
safe
lot.
some of these
place.
Pause.
fans are happy with this. I mean, don't we want to win? I mean, I want to win. I don't want to sit down and wait more years of having bad seasons. Come on now, you
But
know.
Chris, winning takes time though, bro.
Nah, but
Hold on, let him
he-
get his shit off. Easy, let him get his shit off. Go ahead, Chris. Talk about how you want to win, man. Talk to us.
Look, We
Man,
have Claxton and we have CP. Why not just have guys from the G League? Because I'm sure they got good talent. Bring them up and just build around them. It's not rocket science, you know.
Oh nah.
It'll make it easier. Because
Yo, Chris.
do you
Go
want
ahead.
other fan base?
Yo, Easy, let him cook. Yo,
No,
Easy, we don't gotta agree
my
with
fault,
him.
my
Just
fault,
let
my
him
fault.
cook. Let him
No,
cook.
go ahead.
Do you want other fan bases to laugh at us and you want us to have the worst record? No, I don't care about draft pay. I care about winning, man. I want to win. You know, I've waited long enough.
This shit,
Not
Chris.
funny, dude. This is serious. I'm dead serious.
Oh
Yo,
my God,
No, I'm
bro.
serious
Chris,
with you, bro. I
hold,
love to hear it, man. I love to hear
hold
it.
on, Chris,
This is
real
crazy.
quick.
Wait.
I'm
Time
hold on,
out.
Yo,
hold on, Leaf,
this is
real quick,
I
actually
was
real
under
quick,
the
crazy.
Leaf,
impression that
real quick,
everybody
Leaf,
liked
hold on,
these picks, bro. What's going on?
hold on, Leaf,
This
real
is
quick,
crazy.
Chris,
This is wild, bro.
Yo,
right to
bro,
your point.
everybody don't agree with anything, bro. We gotta listen to everybody, see how they feel, bro. That's all.
Chris, right to your point. Even if they do what you asking for and bring people from the G League in, bro, we are still gonna be in the same position or probably even worse, bro. So what you asking for right there doesn't lead to winning. Like I said, winning is hard, my brother.
But
Michael
here go
Jordan
the
even
problem.
lost.
Here go the problem, though. Easy. This is the problem. They had a route that they could take where other teams can lose, and they could win, and they could collect young talent. What they just did was they did basically an even trade, like not even for a pick in this year's draft, for picks next year and beyond, so that they can
Right.
suck on purpose and
Oh, but hold up.
control.
All right, hold up. We got to rephrase that.
Yo, man,
We
flagrant
got to
foul,
rephrase
man.
that.
Yo,
Come
We
y'all
on,
got we
never
got to
seen the
PC.
rephrase that. We could like
Yeah,
we
come
got to
on, man.
so that
we
Yo,
got to use the
flagrant,
word
my
tank.
God,
Tank.
damn.
But how
Okay,
y'all
this is
how
why we
y'all
use the
expected to
word
win
tank. This is
without
why
Let's
we use
stars
the
on
word
this
tank.
team though?
wait. Hold on. Time out.
Bro, can you
If I'm
just
not
use your choice
mistaken,
of words
hold on.
differently?
Wait. Can I
How
need
y'all
to
expecting to
interject.
win games with no
Let Leaf go real
stars?
quick.
I need to interject, bro. Like, if I'm not mistaken, we all had conversations during the season about this type of direction before. Isn't this what we all wanted? Like, bro,
That's what I
if
wanted.
I'm not
Bro,
mistaken, bro,
I ain't
like,
complaining.
Chris,
hold on, wait, Breeze. If I'm not mistaken, it was Breeze the one that kept telling us, yo, bro, could you imagine what he'd do if he had a lottery pick? Now we get the chance to have these lottery picks. Isn't that what we wanted?
And
Is
a
this not
homegrown
what we wanted?
star, a
we
homegrown talent, a
we could
homegrown
have
talent
we
for
could have got
PG
lottery picks
Is the
anyway.
lottery pick not what we wanted, bro? Like, y'all kept
bro,
while we was
I'm gonna
sticking the
be.
joint up and we was going on losing streaks during the season, and y'all kept and almost and I'm not paraphrasing names in here, bro, but I'm pretty sure a good 80% of the niggas that came up in here, bro, was saying, bro, yo, we could build through the draft. You
Yo,
see
Leaf.
what we
What
just
I
did, bro?
what
Like, we
I
could
have
have got our
always
picks back.
said,
This, that, the
Leaf,
third. We got picks. Ain't this what we wanted?
Leaf.
I'm
What I have
confused.
always said.
Listen. Hold on, y'all. Listen, I gotta end the show just not because I want to, but because I have to. But I want to answer Lee's question before I do. I want to say, yeah, I did want this, but to be honest with you, because of the upside of the players that Sean Marks drafted, I feel like it don't necessarily have to be a 1, 2, 3 pick. I agree with PT and LM saying that, yeah, that would be nice, but the upside with Clowney and the way he played with those games got me gas. I'm geek, bro. I want to see Clowney and Claxton next to each other. Clax just got the contract. There's reasons for us, or for me, for wanting us to be competitive. You feel what I'm saying? And I rather 82 games. I recap every one of them, bro. You think I'm trying to be 32 and 50 and recap? That shit was tough to do. I
No,
just want to be better
I
than
know
that,
we
bro.
not. I know
That's
I want to
you
be
different because
better
they
not,
than
didn't have
bro.
a
that,
But at
bro.
the same,
direction, bro.
I want to be better than that. I'm
but
not gonna
before
I
lie.
always was
before you
happy
go,
Bridges was gone. I
before
wanted
you go,
Bridges gone.
at the same time, I think we're building pieces, bro. Like the pieces that we got with Clowney, Claxton, resigning, and Cam Thomas, they are pieces, bro. Like until we get a guy
That's fair.
that is gonna put it all together, bro. A point guard for one.
Real
That's
quick,
gonna hold everything together.
before you
We might end up with a level A plus playmaker out of this next year's draft to get guys their own shots and get guys easier shots and easier looks. Is that not what we wanted?
Bro, I'm saying, listen, Leaf, I hear what you're saying, but I don't like the both sides of the fence. Basically, y'all saying that everybody else besides the top 3 picks is trash. And if Sean Marks don't get
Yeah.
those 3 picks, we're gonna get a bad player. And what I'm saying is the players that y'all talking about in this draft class, what is their position? Would they be taking minutes from Clowney? Would Clowney go to the bench? I just want to have a
No,
conversation.
they not.
No,
They not,
bro.
They're
Cooper
gonna
Flag
be
is
they're gonna be adding
hold on. Since he wants the position, cool. Cooper Flag is a 3, small
He's a
forward.
4.
Dylan Harper, he can play 3 and 4, in my opinion. Dylan Harper
He's
is a point
6'10"
guard.
at 18. He's gonna be.
Right.
He's a 4.
Dylan Harper is
Yeah, he might
a
grow to
point
a
guard,
5.
and Ace Bailey is a 3. If it's to the least point, Dylan Harper. If you're talking about you want a point guard to get others, Dylan Harper would be that guy. You would
Okay,
pick
so
somebody like that to be the point guard.
No,
so
Ace Bailey.
okay, so
If
yeah.
Ace Bailey or
Real quick,
Yeah, no. I agree. I would like Ace
but
Bailey too, Five, but I was
Dylan
thinking the
Harper
least
probably got the
point that
most
of getting a
upside.
point guard that can control the pace of the game and on our team and get other shots. But I
real
would like
quick,
Ace Bailey too, though.
real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna say right now that we're gonna run this back soon. I'm gonna really soon, probably. I don't know. Well, I don't want to clash with when Leaf going live. When you going live, Leaf?
I'm going live at 7, bro. I mean, y'all could come do I answer the questions, but I feel like this is what we all wanted.
All right, so hold on. You going
Yo,
live at 7 and 10, or what?
Yeah,
Like how that's playing?
I'm going at 7 and 10. I got the it's the Aces versus Chicago Sky at 7, and then it's the Fever versus the Seattle Storm at 10.
Oh, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go on some round somewhere at that time, but I'll let y'all know. But yeah, we're
yo,
gonna continue this conversation because again,
yeah,
y'all all see that the Nets play great with dynamic guard play, and again, I'm more focused on a fit than quote unquote who's the best player out of that top 3. So we're gonna have
yo,
that
real quick,
conversation later.
Breeze.
Go ahead.
Real quick, Breeze. Before you close out, I just want to give a little the other side to the coin because we talked about the 23 draft. Because I think it was LM that he brought up a good point right before we close out. The 017 draft was a very good draft. It had a lot of good talent on it. Real quick, I'm just going to name out the people, and this could help LM point or it could help Breeze point. Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball, Jason Tatum, Josh Jackson, De'Aaron Fox, Jonathan Isaac, Laurie Marketing, Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr., Zach Collins, Malik Monk, Luke Kennard, Donovan Mitchell, Bam Adebayo, Justin Jackson, Justin Patton, DJ Wilson, TJ Leaf, John Collins, Harry Giles, Terrence Ferguson, Jared Allen, OG Anunoby, Tyler London, and Zenz Paneski, Caleb Swanning, Kyle Kuzma, Tony Bradley, Derek White, Josh Hart. The people in the second round that's notable names: Jordan Bell, Thomas Bryant, Isaiah Hartenstein, Dylan Brooks, Sterling Brown, Vlatko Konchar, Monte Morris, Edmund Sumner. Remember that nigga? Sasha Vezenskov. Notable names in the second round. All I'm saying is that was a good draft right there. You didn't have to score top 5 to get a good player. It could go to either point.
I don't know, man. Shit, we might mess around and have a big 4, bro. Like messing around with this next year draft. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think to everybody, but to end it off, right? I think this is what everybody was asking for while we was losing games during last season.
Nah, we're gonna get to it, Leaf. We're gonna get to it. You plugged your show, everybody plugged their podcast, I believe. I wanna say thank you to everybody on somebody's about to say something. All right, I wanna say thank you to everybody on the panel. I'm gonna be back later for sure. Absolutely appreciate everybody in the chat. Yeah, I'm at the park, so you know what I'm saying. I'm finna hoop a little bit, and then I'm gonna be back soon, y'all. All right, y'all. Later.
All right.